Welcome back to another ranked Elise game. We are playing in Diamond, and we are up against Vel'Koz and Lux in the bot lane. We are with the Samira. Let's see what we can do in this ranked game as Elise, who is the champion that I think personally, at least based on my champ pool, is the best champion to carry with. Elise is good against squishy champions, generally speaking, so that is a good sign for us, or for me, that they have a squishy bot lane. So let's see if we can take advantage of that and make some plays. Not sure why Samira went back. I guess maybe she took some damage early. I'm not sure. But the main thing right now is that I just want to get EXP. So I just want to stand in EXP range. I can't really walk up. I mean, as you can see, they have insane poke. I mean, I took some real bad damage there. Yeah, we need to just play back here. We can't really walk up. I guess, I mean, of course, yeah, because Samira recalled, that's the thing, so that messed up the tempo or the flow of the lane completely, the tempo. So now I'm level 2, she's level 1. As you can see, Samira is level 1, I'm level 2. Yeah, this is, it's all because of Samira recalling early, very early before the wave even hit, that this is happening, that the enemy bot lane has control of the lane, so pretty frustrating start to the game. Flashback at 7:12. Okay, so I was able to take advantage of Vel'Koz being out of position there and just standing really far up. So that was good. The wave is okay, so she cleared a lot of the wave. So it's the wave state is really bad for her, for them now, because we can freeze it here. We can just keep the wave here. Just want to let my Spiderling tank the damage. And I want to make sure that the Spiderling doesn't die, so that's why I switched forms just before it died. But as you can see, like Samira is 50% health. Okay, we have our jungler coming, so maybe we can actually, maybe I can walk up here. But I need to wait for Viego to use his E. Okay, okay, this is perfect. Nice. That was really good. Good timing from Viego to come. Yeah, that worked out really well. So far, it's really good. We need to push this in, and then we recall. We get healthy, we buy. But yeah, if Viego didn't come there, I would say what I was about to say was that we should have played much more cautiously, much more safely, because Samira is so low, as you can see. And then we get boots, and then we start building towards Storm Surge. That is the build that I prefer on Elise, and then also getting a refillable pot, because Elise is so squishy. You get hit by a couple of skill shots, or just a few autos even, and it's, you lose quite a lot of health quite easily. Maybe we can go mid and just hold the wave. Or maybe not hold the wave, but just get some EXP. Okay, so Galio is TPing. Maybe we can look for a play mid. But Rice is probably going to go back. He's going to recall. He just pushed it in and then recalled. Maybe I can stop his... Yeah, I stopped his back. I delayed his back. He has low mana. So I think that stopping his back here makes sense. I don't want to bait myself into devoting too much time into trying to stop him. But at the same time, it really is good that I'm stopping him because he has no mana. So I'm giving... And I also want to use my stacks because I spent time to go up here, to go mid lane. So this is really good for us. Bryce is forced to stay in lane. He has very low mana, so yeah, this is really good. And you might think it doesn't matter that much, but it really does. So looking at the mana of the enemy champions, and then if you can force them to stay in lane without putting yourself at too much risk, it probably is worth it because you have so much control. Imagine you're up against a Lux and she has no mana. That's a very easy lane to play because you don't need to worry about any of her skill shots. Okay, that was a good binding from Lux. Okay, I mean, there you go. Look at all that damage. But I got my refillable pots, so Galio is coming, but I can't just walk up as Elise. Okay, this is good. Is he gonna flash? Okay, I mean, Viego was gonna flash. I was wondering. Okay. They're committing to this. Need help. Really messy, messy, messy stuff. This is not looking good. Yeah. I think that my play there, just standing in the brush and waiting for Vel'Koz, I think that was good. I mean, it's a bit risky, and then I missed the cocoon. You need to take risks. And then Samir dies. Yeah, that's bad. Malphite is top. Malphite, if he doesn't have his passive, and he doesn't have too many items, which he doesn't at this point, I would assume, he is definitely gankable. He's killable. Yeah, he's not even level 6. Waiting for him to use his R or his flash. Just want to make sure that Fiora gets the kill. Nice. So easy kill. I didn't even need to use Cocoon. I was waiting for him to flash. Or potentially even hit 6, and then I would use my Cocoon after that. Fiora has her ultimate now. Galio does not. Viego's level 5. Yeah. So ganking top, even if it's a... Okay. What are you doing, Fiora? What's the point of this? That's so unnecessary. Why? What's the point of that? What are you doing? What are you thinking, Fiora? What I was about to say was, top laners, even if they are tanky, like a Malphite, could be a Tahm Kench, could be an Mbessa, even if they are tanky champions, they are only tanky with items. So if they don't really have items or not many items, I think it's important to remember that you can actually gank them, and you can pull off an effective gank, even if you are a squishy champion. If you just have some damage, or CC for that matter, even if you are... Okay, Samira losing 1v1 to Lux, bot lane, not good. And she died at their turret. Is she griefing? Is our Samira griefing? But yeah, if their top laner... If you can gank any top laner as long as you do it before they have a lot of items. Okay, so Vel'Koz is top side now, I guess, because I'm putting pressure top. So that is pretty interesting. Grubs are up. I want to get grubs. That's why I'm staying here. That's why I'm not going bot, because I want to get grubs. But we need Viego to do that. So they are going to get priority mid here. They have priority mid because of the lanes pushing, but Galio is coming back. And Galio has his ultimate. So if there is a fight here, Galio can go in. And Galio is a really good counter to Malphite. He can literally wait for Malphite to land a good ult, and then he just R's immediately. And then he saves the day. So Galio against Malphite is really, really good. I'm not even talking about in lane, just like in game in general. Like team fighting. Maybe we can actually... especially if Viego comes, we can actually dive top. I don't know what Samira is doing. She needs to chill. She knows that I'm topside. Yeah, I think that she might actually be griefing at this point. My teammates are low. Galio does have ultimate. That's unlucky. Flash from... Actually, who was it that flashed there and used heal? Because that was Vel'Koz, that flash shield. If so, Flash is back at 14. I mean, regardless of who it is, Flash is back at 14, 45. Yeah, that was very, very close. And Samira, she needs to chill out. I wanted Viego to go top there so we could dive Malphite potentially. If you are gonna gank top and you want to get a kill, you really need to do it before the top laner gets a lot of items. Like at this point, he's still like Malphite is still gankable. Yeah, Samira is griefing. She's literally griefing at this point. She's dying for no reason. So what do we do in this situation? We need to play for tempo, play fast, try to see if we can make some picks. Nice. Okay, he's going all out. Nice. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. So, I mean, if you have someone who's griefing like the Samara is currently, the way I look at it is you really need to play for tempo, meaning you need to play fast. You need to get into position before the enemy is in position, so you can catch them out in bad positions. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to play fast, trying to rotate fast, and just be unpredictable so that, I mean, if I'm just staying in lane, that I'm playing to lose. That's like the worst thing I can do is stay with the Samira, who is literally griefing, and just kind of trying to band-aid the wound, like stop the bleeding. That's not really gonna work. Not in that way. The only way to, like, it's a band-aid, like I said, if I just stay bot lane. So what I need to do is I need to, cure that wound, so to speak. And the only way to do that, the way I look at it, is I need to make plays. I need to play fast. I need to be unpredictable. And I need to play with the rest of the team, specifically not Samira. I should not rely on her at all. So I'm kind of playing like she kind of doesn't exist, or she's like an NPC, she's a robot, she's a bot just like doing the bare minimum. Yeah, she's just playing like an idiot, quite frankly. Yeah, she's just going in super aggressively with no thought. So we saw their jungler potentially rotate into our jungle. Okay, so he took our scryers. They are taking bot tower, but like, yeah, this is actually good for us that they don't really seem to be playing around bot lane. So they are winning bot lane because Samir is griefing, but they're not trying to really push that advantage. So what I'm doing instead right now is I'm just thinking that we need to go after their jungler, because she's the one. It's always the jungler when you think about it. I mean, obviously the jungler is not a lane, so the one person who is always exposed on both teams is the jungler, because they are alone and they're in the jungle. It doesn't matter if they're on their side of the map, they're still alone. They don't have anyone with them. Their teammates might rotate to them to help them, or they might not, but initially they are alone. And that means that if you rotate into their jungle with your team, any teammate, then you can catch them out. Oh, that sucks that I missed that. That was bad. But it really is an insanely easy skill shot to miss. It really is. But yeah, that was obviously my bad. So, but it happens. That's how it is. It's called a skill shot for a reason, because it requires skill. And even if you are insanely good at hitting those skill shots, you might miss them. Flash from Malphite back at 19. And Herald is coming up in 35 seconds. So I want to recall, I want to get wards. And buy. Okay, so they got Dragon. Not surprising. I mean, look at Samira. What is she doing? The only thing you can do when you have a griefer is pretty much ignore them. You just got to do your own thing and play based on your own understanding of the game and what you should be doing. But one thing is for sure, if all you do is if you're the support and all you do is just stand in lane, that's just not going to work. Even if I were Nami here, I would be trying to, roam, rotate, ward aggressively, and play with my other teammates, not Samira. So even if you're playing a much more passive support, you really need to be proactive. That's how I look at it. Deny vision, so important. It really is insanely important to just make sure that they are in the dark. The enemy team is in the dark. They have no idea what's going on. Okay, we got Herald. Nice. So we're still in this game. Hopefully we can get something done. Lux's binding is so insanely dangerous when you're Elise, when you're a squishy champion. Just one, if she hits that binding and she does a full combo on you, you're dead. Or you're gonna be like 10% health. But honestly, probably dead, especially when she gets a few items, like 1 or 2 items. You're dead. Yeah, this is definitely a hard game because of Samira. I do want to get this bot turret. It's mid and bot. We got top turret. We need to just defend that wave, make sure that they don't push it in and just get our top turret for free. And beyond that, we need to put pressure mid and bot lane. Galio does have ultimate. I do have flash. We don't see anyone on the map except Malphite, so that is something to think about. Okay, maybe we can go in here because Viego is rotating. Okay, he flashed back at 21:45. Okay, we can actually maybe make a play here. Okay, just waited for the right time. Okay, so I mean, there you go. Look at that full combo there from Lux. And she took like 70% of Viego's health. So we got Vel'Koz's flash and we got the kill on him. That's really, really good. It gives us tempo because we have more control of the map. Okay, Fiora is dying. 1v2. I don't trust the Samira. I don't really want to go in with her. Okay, Vel'Koz is squishy. Maybe we can actually okay, no, they have TP coming in. Okay, Lux is rotating. And teleport is back at 22:40. Yeah, this Samira is not even trying to rotate to that. That would have been a kill 100% if she just rotated. Yeah, it is frustrating to play with a griefer. It certainly is. Yeah, so Vel'Koz is clearly much more wary of me standing in brushes and waiting. Which is a good thing because that means that he's gonna play much more safely. He's gonna be like, yeah, she's griefing like I said. So maybe this is an FF. But we'll see what the team does. If my team doesn't surrender, then we'll try. But if they do, then okay, so they didn't. Dragon is up in 23 seconds. Setting up vision. Okay, we got a pink there, so maybe we can make a play from the tri-bush, actually. I don't have flash. Yeah, maybe we can get this Vel'Koz, actually. Okay, so they see us. Viego dies really bad, and the Pure still goes in. So we got the kill. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can really do here. I need to wait for it. And then Galio goes in with the TP, which honestly, I think that's a horrible TP. Why did he TP in there? And Samir is griefing. Like, there was literally nothing I can do in that fight, except just suicide. Yeah, so they're gonna get this dragon for free. Yeah, there was nothing I could have done in that situation. I tried to flank, and they had a pink, and then I cleared the pink, and while that was happening, Fiora, I mean, Viego got caught out, and then Fiora suicided, but she did get a kill. But yeah, like, these situations right now are just impossible to play. But yeah, I just have to rotate to the next objective, which is Baron, and Just see if we can pick, like, make a pick here and just see if we can catch someone out of position. Maybe Malphite, because he's pushing top, but no one is defending top. Yeah, Fiora is farming our jungle. Samira is mindlessly pushing bot when they don't even have a T3 to get to. I mean, I should be top here, but honestly, like at this point, I'm just kind of feeling like what's the point? And it's also, it goes back to what I was saying about, like, you know, playing to win, which is, I think it's better in these games to just take more risks, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to take more risks and just be, yeah, just go for those risky plays. Like, look at Severe. Now she's literally on the opposite side of the map. So we just have to ignore that and just try to go for plays. Okay, so we got a kill. Flash. Back at 26. Okay. I don't even know what the enemy team is doing. It started with Fiora getting a kill. And then the fact that Samira is splitting is actually, in this specific situation, actually helping us because we're just getting more done on two sides of the map. We won the fight, and Samira is getting stronger with plates. So, yeah, this is working out. But it's obviously, when you have a griefer, you're literally playing 4v6 because our Samira is literally giving them gold, so it's 4v6. When you're in those games, naturally, you know, most likely you're gonna lose. So we'll see if we win or lose this game. Okay, we need to clear that ping, but I can't do it. I can't clear it. We just need to. Okay, yeah, we have to back off. Yeah, we're too low. We have to back off. So that's the right call, especially with Lux's R and Vel'Koz. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, that's so tilting. I'm definitely tilted. Not gonna lie. So frustrating. And we were close to getting it too. If we had Samira, like just a normal player, we would be obviously getting that Baron easily. But she's literally griefing and just not helping the team. So, but we're trying to go for the objectives, and that's what we need to keep doing. We can't let the enemy team just get dragons or barons for free. But we have to just take risks at the same time. Like as a lead support, I mean, I am a playmaker. I can make plays, and I need to try to make plays and maybe even force plays at this point to actually win. So they got a ward here. Okay, Fiora is splitting, and because okay, and Bessa is here. I don't really care. Even if I did get hit by that, I wouldn't care. Yeah, we just need vision. But I don't have any wards at this point. But it's good that I'm putting pressure here so that they know that they can't just start Baron. Like I'm here, I'm checking. I have flash. If she landed that binding, I probably would be dead. Okay, maybe we can get her. Okay, maybe not. Okay, but Rice is dead. Honestly, we could go for Baron in theory here, but because we don't have a Samira, and because my Viego and Fiora are on the opposite side of the map, we can't. But yeah, and Dragon is coming up soon, so we need to really play for that. Maybe we can actually get this turret and then rotate to Dragon. Even if I don't have any wards, I do have my Arm Seekers building towards Sonya's. That allows for more playmaking. So that and gives me more safety. Even if I do get caught out by a Lux Q, for example, I could Sonya's. So just having that Sonya's is a big deal. Okay, we got it. Nice. Even if we die here, just getting Dragon is worth it because we're delaying there. So okay, yeah, that's actually good. So we only lost one and we got Dragon. Yeah, that's good. That's actually good. So I think we're definitely still in the game, but yeah, it's really frustrating. But as you can see, going back to what I was saying before, is you just have to do your own thing. Play the game based on your understanding. Just try to go for more risky plays, and hopefully your teammates, your three other teammates, will actually do something. Okay, so they got a TP coming in here. Okay, I didn't use flash. Nice. I used my Sonias, but that's okay. I didn't die. Not ideal. I wish I had Sonias right now, but okay. I need to wait for Malphite ultimate. Okay, he used his ultimate. Just spacing, so he can't just kill me. Okay. Actually, I think that was pretty good of me, the way I spaced and just kept Rice out of the fight. As you could see, he was really focused on me, and he wanted to just get me. And because of that, I kept him out of the fight. I think he dealt almost no damage to anyone except me that fight. So, okay, flash. Like a 31-58. Yeah, this is actually good. I mean, we are actually winning at this point. It's not even an even game. We are actually winning at this point with Baron, and we got Dragon before, so we are winning. I got Sonias, which is huge. So now I have the Sonias active again. There's no point for Samira to get this red. She's useless. Okay, yeah, I need to be super careful about Vel'Koz and his wards and his pick potential. Okay, good. Just want to deny vision. Okay. So Samira's top, okay. Yeah, I'm not really getting any help here, just to keep them off the pink or maybe try to make a play. No help. So I just need to play very, very safe and just do what I'm doing here. I'm zoning them, both of them. So that's something, but... So Galio does not have an ultimate yet, but the rest of the team does. That was a closey. And I do have my Sonya, so I can be more aggressive in my playmaking. And just how I play generally, how I move, I can be much more aggressive with. Okay, she went up. We are not using this Baron though, which I really don't like. Yeah, we didn't do anything with this Baron. We at least denied them getting Baron, but we need to actually... Okay. Abessa died, so we are in a 5v4 technically, but Fiora might die now. Yeah, she's probably gonna die. Yeah, we need to... There's no point in going back into that. We need Viego with us naturally. We can't fight that without Viego, so backing off is the right call. And then Dragon is coming up in 55, so we need to prepare for Dragon. And one more thing that I want to mention about carrying these types of games, or just having like a positive impact and actually having a chance at winning, is, like I said before, you take chances. That is important. I think you really should try to be unpredictable and not be risk averse and take more risks. But at the same time, when you know that there's no chance that you can win, and you know you're just suiciding, like if I went into that fight after Fiora died, that's just complete suicide. So if you, I mean, then you're pretty much self-sabotaging. You're just making yourself lose the game quicker. So if that's the goal, you can do that. But generally, what you want to do to win games where you have a griefer is take more risks, but take risks that actually have a chance of succeeding. Don't just take risks to take risks. Fiora is top, and she's TPing, so that means that we're gonna go for this. We're gonna make a play here. We're gonna go in. We're gonna fight for this dragon. So I need to be super careful about Malphite's ultimate. So we cannot group. We need to Maybe I can flank them because they can see me. We need to spread apart so Malphite can't ult us. I need to remove this pink so they don't have vision. He still has his ultimate. I need to be super careful. Malphite is dead. Fiora is flanking, but she is low. Nice. I think that could be game. That could actually be game. Maybe. Okay, TP coming in, so my team is committing to this. Malphite is up in 5 seconds. Maybe we can't end, but we can at least get to inhibs. Maybe 3 inhibs, actually. That's huge. And then we can get Baron in the game, maybe. We could dive. Okay. Yeah, we are going for this. Lux is up in 4. So close. Damn, that is close. Despite this griefer, we are winning this game. That was so close. Honestly, if I just hit the Nexus there, if I canceled my repel the second Lux started her R animation, maybe, just maybe, we could have ended. Or maybe it just would have been barely not enough. Yeah, she's griefing, so not surprising. I don't think Viego should go for this. I think we should go for... I mean, they're probably going to get Baron, but if they don't get Baron, we should go for Baron and then just push and win. I think that the enemy team should go for Baron, but they don't seem to, for some reason. They definitely should go for Baron here. Okay, Galio has ultimate, Fiora's ultimate. We should still wait for Samir to come, because she can act as a distraction, even if she's griefing. Now, I don't think we should force. We shouldn't force. I mean, we can. Honestly, we can. Their Nexus is so low that we can actually just go for the game-ending play and just push. But I think the safer way to play is to try to go for Baron here. Because we can make a play. Because we're going to... Okay, so, I mean, Rice is showing bot, so then it's 100%. We should go for this play. And if they try to come and contest, then maybe we can force it. Okay. Nice. I have flash. Fiora is going really hard. Okay, I'm dead now. At least we removed Baron from the map, but yeah, that is so tilting what's happening right now. I mean, Viego is forcing it a bit too much, I think. Like trying to sneak it, like you shouldn't do that because it's so obvious. It's so they know. Okay, I mean he's really strong. Okay, but then he's probably gonna die. And if he dies, it's not worth it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's so hard to win when you have a griefer. So hard. It's so frustrating. Dragon is up in 45. At least we remove Baron from the map. That is good. And the Smear does have Baron buff, so it is helping to push. And this Ambessa is making... Okay, that's... I don't know what she's thinking, but I'll gladly take her griefing. At this, I mean, our Smear is griefing. Their Ambessa griefed, so at least it's a bit equal now in that sense. So Vel'Koz is coming up in 5 seconds. At this point, we can maybe we should just try to go for the game, just winning the game. Okay, this is huge. Nice. Okay, I died for that. I don't think I couldn't even repel. I was stunned. I was stun locked. But maybe my teammates can end now. I think they can end. Maybe. Oh, they have a turret up now. Or 2 turrets up. We need to push all waves. GG.